Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 9 of Ushio Tora. And with this episode, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this episode. Because you see, the first half, that was really fast-paced, alright? Within like the first half, so quickly we got to meet two possible main characters, like main supporting characters, since you know they are in the opening. So we get introduced to those guys. Then right away, bam, we see the villain of the episode. So I was like, oh, okay, he's already here. We didn't even have to look for him. He just came over here, okay? And so that was the first half. The first half was like really, really fast paced. And you know, we got Tora's flipping hand got cut off. Whoa, okay. I don't know. He said that all he had to do was just put it back on. So I guess that's part of his regenerating healing powers, I guess. That's weird. Alright, I kind of wanted to learn more about that, but oh well. And so with the second half of this episode, I was really disappointed in because that was forced. Really forced. They forced this whole lesson on us of how humans are bad. We only think about ourselves and stuff like that. Like, those type of stuff annoy me so much. Kind of reminds me of what they did towards the end of Parasite. Like, if you got, don't worry, this isn't a spoiler, by the way, if you haven't seen Parasite, but like, this is the best example I can think of at the moment, is that like, towards the end of the series with Parasite, it starts bombarding you with this whole thing of how humans are bad, we're the villains, and we like to destroy everything, we don't think about anyone else. Like, that just came off as really forced with both Parasite and with this episode of Ushio Tora. It's like, we were honestly forcing a lesson in general while Ushio was like, you know, holding up the rock and stuff was forced already, but having it be the whole cliche humans are the bad guys and stuff, that annoyed me a lot. It's like, come on, you're gonna go that route? Really? And so I didn't really have much time to care for the villain and stuff of this episode. I was like, oh, he's dead. I kind of wanted to know more about his siblings, because Juno's brother and sister, they seem really interesting. And one of the main reasons, actually, why I stuck with Ushio Tora was because of seeing those guys in the opening. They looked really cool. And so then seeing them at the beginning of this episode, I was like, oh, sweet. These are the guys from the opening. What can they do? Well, we see how they have like these blades that come out of them, okay? Not only do they turn into magic wolf ferret things, they have like these blades that come out of them and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. And we saw the girl, like I said, she chopped off Tora's hand and stuff. But that's it. And I'm like, but these guys are so cool. Like, they're brother and sister, okay? I want to learn more about the brother as well. You know, the brother that's still living. Alright? But instead we get this focus on the villain, and I didn't really care for that, because, I don't know, he ended up dying in the end, and like I said, they had that forced lesson in there, so, yeah. I don't know, I was kind of disappointed with this episode. It seems that lately, ever since that episode, I think it was like 2 episodes back or something, where we actually find out the big story within Ushio Tora, which is the journey to finding Ushio's mother. It seems that lately they've been trying to fill in some things, but here's the thing. Last week we met that girl, I think her name was Yu-chan. It's clear that we're going to see her again. These guys, the characters that were introduced in this episode, the siblings, it's clear that we're going to see them again as well. Most likely even within next week's episode. But it seems they're not introducing the characters properly, because they're introducing these new characters, and I really, really like these characters. But they have these lame stories to back them up. And I'm like, no, don't do that. You have these awesome characters. Forget all this fluff. We don't need that. Let's focus on these guys. But we end up not really focusing on them. So, I don't know. With these new characters that they're bringing in, they have some really interesting characters. It's just that they're bringing them into the series in the wrong way. Lately, it seems like that they're trying to just fill in some holes or just add in some fluff here and there before we get to the big part of the adventure, which I'm still waiting for. It's like, okay, we're getting into this journey. Where's the journey? Like, that's what it's like right now, so. Yep, they just keep making a bunch of pit stops and stuff like that. Kind of want things to start moving along. So hopefully that'll be fixed within next week's episode. So catch me later as I review Prison School and Food War Shokugeki no Soma. I'm a female otaku. Sayonara.